as we know, with great power come great responsibility. Yeah, very well known quote. However, if we are playing Spider-Man in Unmatched, it should be more like Mr. Stark. I don't feel so good. Because when you are playing this character, it doesn't feel good for sure. Hello guys, it's Unmatched here, again with something actually short today. We'll be discussing why Spider-Man doesn't work in Unmatched. And I have to tell you it right away. The fact that he doesn't work doesn't mean he is not fun. He is actually very fun, however he is fun on a basic level, when you're playing him in some other way than it is intended to play. But it's not a topic, I just want to clarify it at the beginning. What I mean by Spider-Man doesn't work. You know, if you are watching a tier list, maybe the fun tier list, maybe competitive tier list, for most part competitive tier list, you will always see this guy in the very bottom. Why is it so? He is actually not that bad. He had great stats, like 15 health, great movement, his values are actually okay, attacks very high, great boost values. What's wrong? What's wrong is his ability. Ability basically changes him to the point that his deck has to be balanced around this ability. And I will jump straight up to it. The ability is, sorry for the quality of the picture, it sucks, it very sucks ass, but I wasn't able to find a better quality picture, and I'm doing this in a hurry. So, when an opponent attacks Spider-Man, before playing a defense card, they must tell you printed value of their card. What does it mean is, you have the knowledge, you are basically cheating the duels by knowing what the opponent will be playing. In competitive settings, a lot of people will tell you that, oh, we already have this ability in our brain because we know their decks, we know the values, and we don't need this ability because we will know what opponent will play. And I want to add something to this from myself. I don't believe, even if you are a very, very high competitive player, the thing you are telling about having this ability in your brain works only from middle to late game. But in the beginning of the game, if you are playing against like very good competitive player, he will not be that predictable. And this ability will help you because no cards are being played yet. And this ability still is useful. However, I'm not talking about this right now. In the next video maybe. But now, what's the problem with this ability? As you can see, it's a beginner-friendly ability because it allows you to basically cheat the whole duel system. Opponent is playing something and telling you, okay, I'm attacking you with 4, so you can adapt to it. Seems powerful. If you are playing against someone like Dracula, he will just tell you, I'm playing beast form, because he will tell you, I'm playing 6. What's the problem then? Because it sounds powerful, your deck. So, Spider-Man's deck must be balanced around this ability. And I believe that's the thing that is putting you down so much. It's your downfall. Your disability is more of a handicap, because the whole deck now has to be balanced around it. Which means you got a lot of cards that are bad. A lot of them are working with your ability, like Counter Punch, or other that allows you to draw 2 cards, Spider Senses. Yeah, but it's nothing, because why not? Why it's nothing? Because still, you don't have tools that allow you to actually counter the opponent. Except Counter Punch and maybe web shooters, there are basically no cards that work with your ability, and that's a shame. You can also say that right into the face works with your ability, but it's very like minor and will not be as useful as it sounds. A lot of your deck is basically cards that are just draw card, move Spider-Man, move the opponent, and that's it. And also, you are a glass cannon type of character. You have 15 health, max of 21 if you will heal both times. However, like rest of your deck, except right into the face, which is 4, are freeze. You have only 3 value blocks. Which means if opponent is attacking you, you will always take something, and your health bar will deplete pretty fast, surprisingly. You have an absolute huge health bar, but it will like go down so quick, you will not even realize when you're dead. Especially if you're fighting against hard-hitting characters, then good luck. Good luck, you will probably die. And that's the problem, 3 values only. You will always take some damage. You have no feints. Why? You have an ability that works perfect with feints. It should work that way, that you are having this ability and you are countering the opponent. But now, why? Half of your deck is card draw. And this card draw is not like connected to other crazy things. And I don't know. The thing is that's why this character is like so bad. Your ability is cool, but it doesn't really change the fact that if Geralt will hit you with 6 until you have web shooters, you will always take 3. Like that's huge. Now you are 12 health, and now Geralt can like play even 0 that Igni, and you will be like, okay, I will take it. This is Igni. It's still 2 damage. There are minor scenarios where this ability is working, like Bigfoot with mind game between Regroup and the Log, or with Chupacabra with his 0 value attacks. But it's only the minor examples. It's not that common for Spider-Man to take that much of the advantage over the opponent because of this ability. Nah. Let alone if you're playing against control fighters, good luck. They will just kill you. So yeah, in my opinion, the problem with Spider-Man is his deck is basically like created to balance his ability, which is strong and actually OP, but his deck is not OP. And that's why you have to play him the other way. You can't play around his ability. You have to play this character that is constantly rushing the opponent, maybe not rushing, but going close to the opponent and hitting him with high values. Like Alice, like Luke Cage. But they do it much better than him. And also I think that's the reason is for him to be that bad is because he is a beginner-friendly character, because everyone wants to play Spider-Man, and if you are going to Unmatched for the first time and you like Marvel, you'll probably pick Spider-Man, and he is a great beginner-friendly character. This ability will help you with this. But later the problems will start coming, and it will only get worse from this point, and then you will realize that the only way to win is not to focus on your ability and just to go into opponent's face and smack him with 7s, 6s and 5s. Yep, so that's it. And I will explain this playstyle in the next video. For now, I just wanted to tell you why I think I love this character, but I want to tell you why he is actually bad and will probably always be, unless the next like 10 characters or 15 characters will be based around some bait attacks between, mind games between 1s and 6. Then maybe he will jump up like from the very lowest tier to a middle tier, but yeah, I still don't see it. This ability is too great, but deck sucks. And that's how we conclude this video. Thanks for watching, and wait for the next one where we will be analyzing the whole deck of this bad boy. See you next time.